Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you these basic steps. I will give you all my secrets and tips to make the perfect knot. Before we start, I invite all of you to subscribe to my channel. Remember that it's very important. But well, before we start, I'm going to give you the 5 knots that you will learn today. Look, we will learn how to make the first, the surgeon's knot, then the magic knot, then the knot with embroidery needle, the invisible knot, and the basic knot. So please stay tuned and I will give you the step by step. So let's don't lose more time. Let's start. Remember that if you want to buy and use the same materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es. Well, if you are learning how to crochet or how to knit, and if you already know how to, well, don't worry, these basic steps and these basic tips are very useful even if you are a beginner or if you are an advanced student, right? So, well, first you will need to have 2 threads. And well, it's important that you need to know that these tips are useful for any other project that you want to know. The most amazing thing is that are invisible. I will show you the first one, the magic knot. So I will take 2 threads, each one of different colors so you can tell better. So I'm going to place the blue thread in front, I'm going to twist and take the blue thread over and I'm going to make a knot. I'm going to pull and now I'm going to make a knot right behind the first knot I made. So this time I'm going to place the white thread in front of the blue. So I'm going to make a knot also right here, and once I have these 2 knots, I'm going to pull stronger like this. I'm going to join both knots. I'm going to pull one more time, and now this is the knot. And with this, I'm sure that this won't undo. If you want, you can leave the threads long so you can hide through your project, or you can cut the threads a little bit. So well, this was the first knot. I'm going to show you the second one. As you could see, it's very easy. And it's perfect if you want to join different colors, or either if you want to join one thread from the same color, and joining these 2 threads will be invisible. So as you could see, it's very easy. Now I'm going to show you the second knot. Please practice. Now the second knot is the surgeon's knot. This is the surgeon's knot. So we are going to cross the threads like this, but this time we are going to put the white thread in front. So now taking the blue, we are going to cross. We are going to make an X. As you could see here, we kind of have an S. We are going to point the 2 threads to the top. We are going to cross also the white thread in front, and we are going to make a knot like this. We are going to have a circle, and then we are going to pull. We will have to pull 4 threads, you see? So we pull a little bit stronger so we make sure that this won't undo, and like this is how we made the surgeon's knot. And also, if you want, you can leave these threads long so you can hide it through your project, or you can cut them. And I promise that this won't damage. And this is also an invisible knot, you see? You won't tell the difference, and you will join 2 threads perfectly. Remember that this video will be here so you can watch it anytime you need it, so practice. Now I'm going to show you a different knot. Once that you know all the different kind of knots that there are, you will choose the one that is better according to your project. Now the next one that I'm going to show you, it's with an embroidery needle. Look, we are going to use the eye of the embroidery needle. We are going to insert the white thread in the eye, And now we are going to pass through the embroidery needle through the same thread. In this case, I'm using the white thread of this skein of yarn, so I'm going to pass by the embroidery needle to the yarn like this. The role of the tip of the embroidery needle is very important in this knot because it will be easier for you. So I think that with this is enough. We are going to take this little ear here. Please don't lose it. Take it with your fingers because this ear is important for what is coming. Okay, so we are going to keep this ear and we are going to pull, and now with the new thread we are going to pass it through this loop that we made, and also with the embroidery needle we are going to insert the blue thread in the eye. And well, so far we will have something like this. You will see that with this knot it's almost impossible that you undo, okay? This is a secret that my grandma gave me. So we are going to repeat and make the same. With the thread, blue thread inserted inside the white loop, and with our embroidery needle we are going to pass it through like we made before, and then we are going to pull. Also, we are not going to lose the loop, the blue loop that we made. We are going to pull, and once that we have these two threads like this, like a chain link, well, now we are going to pull the long threads strongly until these loops get closer and the knot finally closed. Okay, so we are going to pull. We are going to need a little bit of help. Also, we are going to pull the other threads to help the knot to join and completely close, right? And be completely closed. So we are going to pull one thread and then we are going to pull the other thread, and as you could see, little by little we are closing even more the knot, you see? So once the chain link is completely closed, well, your knot is ready. So well, now we are going to cut the rest of the threads. I remember that this knot was very used when my grandma used to crochet or used to learn how to crochet. I remember that she learned how to make it, and I promise that this knot, it's impossible that gets damaged. And as you could see, it's almost invisible, right? You will notice the division. In this case, I'm using two different colors so you can tell exactly how to join them. So well, now I'm going to teach you the third knot. This is the most simple knot you will see. This is the knot that I have used before. So we are going to take two threads together and we are going to take a knot, but it's important that we leave the threads long so then we can hide it. We are going to use an embroidery needle. To me it's the easiest, and it's the way that you can hide the threads easily using the embroidery needle. So this is the third way. And for example, if you have two different colors like this example, well, you can hide the white thread through the white side and the blue in the blue side. So this is the fifth and last knot. So we are going to parallel these two threads, the blue and the white, right? So once that we have this, we are going to take both threads facing both directions like this. We are going to make a kind of E. You see, I'm going to make it again. So we will have a loop. We will have one short thread on one side and one short thread in the other side. We are going to take the white and we are going to place it in front of the blue, and then we are going to pass it through the two loops that we made. You see? Like this. So we are going to keep them there and we are going to repeat the same, but now placing the blue in the back of the white, and we are going to pass it through in front of the two loops. Once we have this, we are going to pull these 4 threads together at the same time, and we are going to make a knot. Little by little we are going to pull all the threads until we have the strong knot, a strong knot like this one. And this 5th knot, it's called invisible knot. So now you know how to make 5 different knots, so for your common projects you will be ready. At the end you can cut the threads, or you can use the other techniques that I have teach you. You can use the embroidery needle also to hide the threads that you have left, right? So I hope that you practice, and please, if you have a different knot that you want me to teach, please share it with me and leave it here in the comments. So this is the soldier knot, the magic knot, the knot with embroidery needle, the easy knot, and the last one, the invisible knot. So this is what you learned today. Well, what do you think? I hope that you have enjoyed making these knots with me. Remember that these tips and these secrets are very important for your coming projects. With these knots you will make the difference in your coming projects. So I hope that you practice, and in the coming projects you use them, right? Well, please don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next videos. Bye!